Arizona. It's great to be here. Nice to win the election. That's very nice to win. And I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. They don't say that too much anymore. We say it. And when I had all that smoke backstage, I said, hey, are there any steps in front of me? I don't want to go down. I go down, that would not be good. We don't want to do that, nice and slow. But I just want to thank you. What a beautiful production this is. What a great job the whole group does. And it's been amazing. Turning Point's been amazing. It's really been tremendous numbers of American patriots. It's really been great. And you saw what happened last month. We had Turning Point's grassroots army. It's an army. They turned out to vote, and they voted in record numbers, and everybody else voted in record numbers too, I have to tell you. And we did something that was really epic. We won a battle that a lot of people thought was very hard to win, you know, too big to rig. Remember what I said, too big to rig. We make it too big to rig, we're going to win. And it really was one of the great political victories in the history of our country, and that's good. They said one of the very big radical left newspapers said the most consequential election in the last 129 years. And I said, couldn't they have made it a little bit longer than that? You know, 129 years, but that's pretty good. But we won. Oh, it's so nice. We won the popular vote by a lot, by millions and millions. And I used to hear in the first one, we won and we did great. And they always would say,
I think the Republicans did great. They ran a very, very good campaign against the Democrats. And the Democrats, of course, did very, very poorly. And they have to do much, much better if they want to win next time around. We will see what happens.
While he didn't win the popular vote, he won the electoral college. You know, they'd say that low. But we actually did very well then. But we did really well the second time. And this time, we said, to hell with it, we've got to just blow them away, and that's what we did. We blew them away. So we won all 7 swing states. Remember, they were saying, well, you know, we did very well in early voting, so we didn't have to win too much because we were way ahead. But they said, well, he only has to win 2, but we won all 7. Can you believe it, huh? We won all 7. And we carried the great state of Arizona, something not easy for a Republican to do, but it was easy for us to do. And we had more than a 6-point landslide. That's called the landslide here. And not only did we reclaim the White House, we also took back the U.S. Senate, and we won the largest popular vote majority for House Republicans in a presidential year since 1928. That's a pretty good thing. And I want to express my...
It was probably one of the greatest political comeback ever, if you ask me.
Tremendous gratitude to Charlie Kirk. He's really an amazing guy. Amazing guy. And his whole staff for their relentless efforts to achieve this very historic victory. It's such a great honor. It's not my victory, it's your victory. It's a great honor. Man. We worked hard on this. We knew bad things happened in 2020. And if I didn't know that we won in 2020, I wouldn't have done this because it would have been like the ultimate poll, right? But we won by a lot. And this time we said, look, now we got to really win by, and we won by so much. They just, you know, they threw all their placards. They wanted to protest. They were all set. And at about 9 o'clock, they said, man, this guy's killing us. They threw the placards, they went home, and we had no right.
So he still believes that he won in 2020 and that the Democrats stole the election from him. And I wanted to prove them wrong once again and won by much, much more so that they cannot they cannot fake. So that they cannot fake the result this time around. That's what he believes, apparently.
We had no anything. It was a beautiful thing to watch. They just said, we lost. And we want to try bringing everybody together. We're going to try. We're going to really give it a shot. The thing that brings people together is victory. It's winning. And we had that for much of my first year. We had the greatest economy in history in our first term. We can now call it a first term. We had the greatest economy in the history of our country, maybe in the history of any country, frankly. And we had We did things that nobody could have done, and we're going to do them even better now. We're going to be drilling, as we say, drill, baby, drill. We're going to drill, baby, drill. But we're going to be doing a lot more than drilling. But I also want to give a very special thanks.
That's great for the economy, but unfortunately very bad for the environment, unfortunately.
Everyone at Turning Point Action who outworked and outsmarted, always outsmart. You gotta be smart too, and outorganized the radical left opposition. We had very strong opposition, not in terms of numbers, but I will tell you, something's happened because that was a big defeat for them. Nobody expected the numbers. You know what happened? The pollsters went around, and whenever anyone said, it's none of your business, they say, who are you voting for, or who did you vote for? They said, it's none of your business. And sometimes they said much tougher language than that, but I'm not going to get into that because I'll get in big trouble on the home front. And with Franklin Graham, please, sir. He says, please, sir, please don't use foul language. You speak so beautifully. You can do just as well. Actually, it doesn't work quite as well, but that's okay. It's just emphasis. But when they said essentially, it's none of your business, that was a Trump vote. And they had the highest numbers of people that said that because they don't trust the press, etc. And we had the highest numbers, and that's why the polls showed us winning, but not winning in a landslide like we did. And we sort of knew that was going to happen. We could tell by the rally size. Look at this. Here we won. There's no reason except celebration, but that's not a bad reason, is it? And look at the crowd. They have 7,000 or 8,000 people standing outside. They can't get in. Would anybody like to give up their seat, please? Huh? You know, doing this for years, I don't think I've ever had anyone say, yes, I'll give.
I think Trump probably would not have won without Turning Point USA, without Turning Point and without their action and without the hard work of Charlie Kirk and all of the people that surround him. This is Donald Trump Post. A beautiful morning in Phoenix, Arizona at TPUSA Turning Point. Thank you. Let's hear what the people are saying in the comment section right below this video. We love Mr. President. Merry Christmas to you. We are gonna make it. The time of change is coming. Great hearing you today. Nice to know Ted Cruz won his race. It's so wonderful to see the enthusiasm at this event. Yeah, everybody won. Everybody's happy. Everybody follows Donald Trump now. Agrees 100%. God bless America. This is the picture of Donald Trump in front of the Times magazine for its cover. This is one of the pictures he took for the Times, being voted Person of the Year 2024 for the second time, I believe. God bless America. Welcome. People are very happy. They appreciate the work of TPUSA, a great political organization that fight very hard, that work hard for the thing that they believe in. Donald Trump is unlike any other. A leader, a movement, force for optimism. He made my day my Christmas and the rest of my life brighter, they say. People are truly believing in Donald Trump and his mission and what he's doing in the White House. Well, we will see. We will see. Look at this picture. Taking Joe Biden out in a wheelchair. Well, we will see if Donald Trump actually keeps his promises, if he keeps the promises he made during his campaign and actually make America great again. If he actually can reduce inflation, lower the cost of living for the Americans, make the economy better, reduce the debt, grow the GDP, and wars all over the world, bring peace and prosperity back to the West, and finally stop illegal immigration once for all. We will see what happens and report it all on this channel. Thanks for watching and staying with me. I really appreciate you being here. As always, click right there to watch the next video, and I will see you there. Bye bye.